time to walk coming at you for my first day of 90 days of content. So for those of you who don't know, I was challenged by a friend to put together 90 days of positive and potentially inspiring content to try to hedge some of the negativity out there. So I gladly took him up on that challenge, and today is day one. I apologize for my voice. I have a little bit of a cold going on, but I will try to get through this. This morning I was talking to a friend who had expressed some frustration, and really the topic is around goals or dreams. And goals and dreams are two different things. So a goal is something that typically has an end date, and you know exactly what it is logically you have to do to get to that end goal. A dream is something bigger than us. So a dream could be, you know, having this dream, not really sure how to accomplish it, but maybe your dream is to take your entire family, your entire extended family, maybe 30 or 40 people, on this crazy amazing vacation around the globe. Or maybe it's to own a house in Hawaii, or a house in the Maldives, or to have your own business, or to touch lives, whatever it might be. It's something bigger than you, and you don't really know all the action steps to get to where you need to be. So that's a dream. Today we're going to be talking about goals. I was speaking to a friend who has a very honorable goal. She's been working towards it since since I think it was June of this year. June or potentially July. And it's an honorable goal. She said I could share this story. I'm just not going to say any names, but she has a dream of, on New Year's Eve, getting into a very specific piece of clothing that she finds very beautiful and that she knows is going to make her feel super confident. And it's something that she's been working towards. She decided what she felt like she had decided in the now, that she was going to meet that goal, and she's been working towards it, or so she's thought she's been working towards it. So this morning we were chatting, and she had expressed a level of frustration around this goal, that it feels like it's just out yonder, and she can see it, but she can't quite touch it, and she feels like she's working hard towards it, and it seems like it's not within reach right now, but she knows that it should be, and she still has a few months before the date she had set for herself, and she knows that she can get into it, and it's out there, and she's striving for it, but hasn't really gotten to where she wants to be yet. So of course I go into tactical mode, and it's like, well, what did you do this week to work towards that dream? Like that goal, what did you put in motion? And she kind of thought about it for a second, and she's like, well, actually not much this week, because work was really busy and I had a big deadline, and then it was Halloween and I had to trick or treat with the little ones, and my husband needed X, Y, and Z. So actually, no, I didn't do anything towards the dream this week, but I'll be better this weekend, and I'm gonna get back on it. So we had kind of talked through it, and when I probed a little bit, we kind of broke it down to, you have an honorable goal. You want to get into this piece of clothing, but your why isn't strong enough, because if your why was strong enough, then you'd be doing the actionable steps needed to get there. So although you think it's getting into this beautiful piece of clothing and feeling amazing and confident on New Year's Eve, that's not the real reason that you're striving towards this goal. So let's dig in there a little bit. And really, when we dug into it, it came to light that she just wants to be healthier for her family and be able to be more active and more mobile and feel good in her own skin for her beautiful daughters and for her family and for herself. And then she can be around long term to see these girls grow up. Now, this individual has two young daughters, a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old, who keep her really, really busy. But the why of the dress hasn't really kept her on task to meet her goal. So today she kind of dug a little bit deeper, and she thinks really what she wants is to just be healthy and confident in her own skin, regardless of what dress she's wearing or what size that she is. So then I kind of challenged her a little bit to maybe reposition, take the dress out of it, take the piece of clothing out of it, and really look at what the goal is and what you're willing to do to get to that goal. And then I also warned her, because this happens to me, and I think this happens to most humans. A lot of times we can't do something for ourselves. Our why needs to be bigger than us. It has to be bigger than who we are. Because it's easy to cheat on yourself, or to be like, you know, I'll do that tomorrow. This will wait till Monday. The kids need to come first, which they should. My husband needs to come first. My job comes first. And you put all these things ahead of yourself, which is human nature, I think, specifically for women and men. But I let her know that she should probably look for really what is her why. Because if her just wanting to feel confident in her own skin and be around for her kids isn't going to get out of bed at 4:30 in the morning, to go do that workout, or to prep those healthier lunches, or to make sure that she's feeding her body with things that are blessing her and not just crap. Or if herself wanting to feel that way isn't going to have her put the kids down at 8:30 and then head over to the gym to do those things and prep for tomorrow, then her why isn't strong enough. She needs to find a why that she can commit to, something that is outside of her and bigger than her, that drives her, that is going to, when she's feeling like, oh, it's 4:30, the alarm just went off, I just need 30 more minutes, is going to help her stop and say, no, that my why is big enough for me to get out of bed right now. My why is big enough for me to feel tired or exhausted and still do what I need to do. So for her, she's decided that really her why, her strong why, and what she's going to begin utilizing as her why is those little girls that she has, because she does want to be healthy for them. She does want to be a good role model. She does want to be confident in her own skin. She wants them to look at her and marvel, and my mother is an amazing, healthy, confident person. And that why will be stronger than the dress. And it will be stronger than her wanting to feel a specific way, because then it's something outside of her that she can watch transform. So that's the message for today. To recap, it's if you're working towards a goal, or you have a really big dream and you're not really sure how to get there, or you have all those action steps and that goal is attainable, and you're identifying that you're not taking those steps on a consistent basis, and take a step back and ask, is my goal really worthy of what I'm trying to do here? Is there something underneath the surface that I really should be focusing on? And once you've identified that, then look to your why. Why are you doing this? Is it you? And it might be you, and you might have all the will inside you to do it if it's really the reason why you're doing it. But if not, if you're not taking those actionable steps, then look for the exterior why that's going to help you do it, because you will show up for your kids, you will show up for your husband, you will show up for your boss at work, you will show up for your co-workers, you will show up for your friends, you will show up for your neighbors, you will show up for the CCD event more often than you'll show up for yourself, which is unfortunate, but it's a realization of where we're at. And once you've found your why and you know that you're working towards the right goal that's going to help you drive and move, then just remember, you don't need to know what to do 5 days from now. You don't need to know what to do 10 days from now or 10 years from now. You need to know that you can take actionable steps from where you are with what you know and what you have right now. That's it. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed Saturday. Whatever it is that you're doing today with your friends and families and loved ones, do it with love. Approach everything that you do with love. Love hard. Take care.